Hello everyone, today is 26 July 2023. Here I am going to discuss news articles from the Hindu newspaper briefly. The first article talked about the Lok Sabha passed the Biological Diversity Bill 2021. This bill aims to amend the Biological Diversity Act 2002. This bill exempt registered Ayush medical practitioners and other people who are accessing codified traditional knowledge from the prior intimation to the state biodiversity board to access the biological resource for certain purpose. Before this bill, there was no such exemption. It also aims at easing the compliance burden, boosting the investment and simplifying the patent application process. Here is the details of Biological Diversity Act 2002, and this act was framed to give effect to United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity CBD 1992. What this CBD? CBD strives for sustainable, fair and equitable sharing of benefits arising out of the utilization of biological resource and associated traditional knowledge. This act formulates three-tier structure. In the national level, National Biodiversity Authority, and at a state level, State Biodiversity Board, and at local body level, Biodiversity Management Committee. And that primary responsibility of this Biodiversity Management Committee is to document the local biodiversity and associated knowledge in the form of People's Biodiversity Register. And this act also covers conservation, use of the biological resource and associated knowledge occurring in India for commercial or research purpose or for the purpose of biosurvey and bioutilization. And this act also include in its ambit to transfer of research result and application for the intellectual property rights relating to Indian biological resource. And any offence under this act is cognizable and non-bailable. The next article is about Ladli Behna Yojana. This Yojana launched by Madhya Pradesh government. Under this program, the women aged between 23 and 60 were eligible for 1000 rupees every month. Next article is about UNESCO. US is rejoining UNESCO after almost 5 years. Here is about UNESCO. The full form of UNESCO is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It established on 16 November 1945 in UK, and headquarters of UNESCO is in Paris, France. Parent organization United Nations, and right now the UNESCO Director General is Audrey Azoulay. India and UNESCO. India has been a founder member of UNESCO and having ratified UNESCO's constitutions on 4th November 1946. India has been continuously re-elected to UNESCO executive body since 1946. Recently, India won the re-elections to the executive board of the United Nations Cultural and Educational Organization for 2021 to 25 terms. Important initiatives of UNESCO. The initiatives like World Heritage Convention and List, Man and Biosphere Program, the International Geoscience and Global Geopark Program, World Water Assessment Program, and List of Intangible Cultural Heritage. Next article is about Right to Information Act. What is there in the articles? That CJI, Chief Justice of India, leading a 3-judge bench, was hearing a batch of petitions seeking the declaration that national and regional political parties were public authorities or not. Here is some information. The Central Information Commission in 2013 and 15 had declared that national and regional parties are public authorities. Right to Information Act came into force in 2005, and right to information is implicit in the Article 19 of Indian Constitution, which ensure the freedom of speech and expression. Next article is about 2024 Paris Olympic, and recently Olympic organizers unveiled the torch design for 2024 Paris Olympics. Matthew Lehner is the designer of the torch for the Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympics. The host city of 2024 Summer Olympic is Paris, and in 2028 it will be in Los Angeles, and Tokyo was the hosting city for 2020 Olympic. The slogan for 2024 Summer Olympic is Games Wide Open. And the next article is about ICC World Cup. The host country for ICC World Cup 2023 is India, and in 2019 it was England, and the winner was also England. This is for today. Let's meet tomorrow.